Welcome, beautiful soul. It's time to remember who we are. You were born for this moment, this breath. Nature teaches us and reminds us that whatever it is that we are searching for, that whatever our hearts and souls are longing for, we must know our unlimited power and worth. It's all already within us. So thank you for saying yes to this moment. Thank you for saying yes to this journey. And most of all, thank you for saying yes to yourself. Welcome, beautiful soul. Welcome, beautiful soul. We have a powerful message for you today. Have you struggled with letting the fullness of who you are shine and come through? Have you dabbled in that playground of playing small? Have you questioned and doubted your power and your worth? Well, today's message is for you. And I'm so grateful that you are here. Because, yes, it is so unhealthy for us to believe the lie and the fiction that says you have to make yourself smaller. You have to squeeze into a box that's not designed for you. Today is all about elevating and expanding and remembering and connecting to the truth of who you are. Before we go further, we're going to begin with some breath. So I invite you to close your eyes if you're able to safely do so. And this is our time to breathe and connect with that inner power and inner light within us. So simply keep inhaling and exhaling. Every breath, every breath is nourishment. Every breath is healing. Every breath is cleansing. Every breath is releasing. So keep breathing. Keep breathing as you notice where in your body is that breath moving. Do you notice it in your head, in your nose, in your throat, in your chest, deeper down? Simply notice where is the breath moving in your body. Notice where you can soften into the breath. Where have you been holding on to any tension or tightness, and where can you now let the softening flow through you? This is your time for you. To be filled and nourished, to be reminded and supported, to reconnect with that powerful light and love and essence within you. You are a spiritual, energetic being, and you are more than your physical body. You are more than your experiences. You are more than your thoughts and your emotions. So connect with your breath so you remember who you are. Every inhale and exhale is telling a story of what is for you to welcome and invite, and what is for you to let go of and release. So freely keep breathing. And this is a wonderful time for you to give thanks to yourself for being exactly who you are, right here and right now. That you are more than enough, always and already. Keep breathing. Notice what you've been holding on to that no longer serves you. Notice if you've been holding on to any bitterness or resentment, any unforgiveness, any envy, any comparison, any pain, any disappointment. This is your opportunity to decide. Are you ready to let go? Any lack, anything that said you don't deserve it, that you can't have it, that it's not for you. Are you ready to let go of it? Simply exhale. And with intention, decide that all that weighs you down, all that holds you back, all that is in contention with the truth of who you are, this is your time that you can, with intention, let go. And I imagine everything that we are letting go of is being beautifully recycled, miraculously recycled by the light of lights. And everything we're letting go of is making space for what is for us, so that we can receive fully the abundance of love and peace and joy and wisdom, grace and flow, ease, for you to receive all the nutrients spiritually, emotionally, mentally that are for you right now. We receive all that is for us. This is our time to be fortified. That as energetic spiritual beings, it takes a lot of energy to walk as consciousness, as presence. And so this is our time to be replenished with a message that uplifts us and with energy that grows the roots of who we are so that we can expand and produce more fruit. You are not here by accident. You have a powerful purpose. And so let this time of breathing remind you to look with your inner eyes, to trust the divine knowing within you, to see what looks like cannot be seen, and yet is being revealed to you with each breath. Keep breathing. Your answers, your truth, it's all within you. Keep breathing. And as you soften into this time and this space and into your body, notice where you can give yourself more gentleness, more tenderness. Where can you give yourself more appreciation, more compassion, more acceptance? And then give it to yourself and receive it. The compassion, the grace, the love, the appreciation, the tenderness, the gentleness, the gratitude. Give that to yourself. We live in a time where people are trading harshness and abrasive words. And this is our time to instead remember that there is power in kindness. There is power in gentleness. There is power in love. So practice giving and receiving all of that to you right now. Give it freely to yourself right now. And receive it. Keep breathing. I want you now to begin to put your attention on that beautiful inner heart space. We know that this is the lovely, divine, energetic place where the energy that supports and upholds us meets the energy that helps us ascend and rise. That lovely heart center. This is where divine wisdom, divine truth, divine guidance, divine intelligence, your divine essence all reside right here in that beautiful, beautiful inner heart space. So we welcome that gorgeous energy that brings all that we have need of when we simply connect. So put your attention right there, right now, on your inner heart space. This is beyond emotion, certainly beyond our thoughts and experiences. This is the core of your divine essence, and it's always accessible to you right here within you. So let's make time and choose to connect with it. We live in a time and a world where there are so many distractions keeping us away from this powerful place. And so use this moment as an invitation to connect with the most powerful place within you. Your beautiful divine truth, your divine essence. It's right here within you. And instead of ignoring it or overriding it, let's make the decision to listen to this divine guidance, to honor it, to follow and trust it. And so as you keep breathing, I want you to ask that divine reservoir of knowing and wisdom and light and truth, what is it that is for you to know in this moment? What is the message that your divine essence wants you to know right now? We make space to listen without any judgment and with simple openness. Keep breathing. And whatever message your inner heart has for you, I want you to fully receive it. Even if you don't understand it, I want you to fully receive it. This is the message from the deepest parts of you for the deepest parts of you, all within you. We are so grateful for this beautiful divine presence. So let's conclude this time with a nice deep inhale and exhale together. So I invite you right now to take a nice deep breath with me and inhale. Hold that breath in. And now slowly let it go. And when you are ready, you can come on back and open your eyes. I always say that breath, whew, so delicious. It so fortifies us and recalibrates us. How many of you know we need recalibration? Your car needs an alignment sometimes. The tires need to be rotated and balanced. Energy needs to be recalibrated. Sometimes our energy, like a piano, becomes out of tune. We start playing notes that aren't genuinely our notes. They sometimes become contaminated with a lower energy. The energy that says, trust only what you can see and touch and hold. An energy that says, remember what happened last time. An energy that says, protect yourself. Keep yourself closed off. Don't trust anyone or anything. That says that humanity is in a free fall right now. That's the energy that's around us. And I want us to remember that your spirit, when you slow down and breathe, wants you to remember that everything that you need is inside of you. That there is nothing for you to fear because that is not your name. Scriptures tell us that you were not given a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. When we're not feeling calm or sound, when we feel like the love has left the room, that's our sign that we let the door open for fear, knowingly or unknowingly. And so we simply and gently come back to the place of love. We're talking today about how you can stop playing small, because playing small is not playing it safe. That's the message that your ego wants to tell you. That if you just play small, it's safer. That you won't be talked about, that no one will humiliate you or speak against you, that you'll be liked and everyone will be supportive of you. And all of this noise from your ego, which says, play small. Because remember the last time you put yourself out there. Remember the last time you tried to live fully and openly and you were shut down. Remember that pain and that discomfort. That's what your ego wants you to focus on. And as a result of listening to that ego, as a result of believing someone else's fear, disguised as our own fear, we swallowed it, we digested it, we believed it, and we started to manifest smallness because we thought that was the way. There are plenty of messages around you and in this world that will say, keep playing small. Make space for more fear. If you make space for more fear, guess what? You will shrink. You will, whether you understand that you're doing it or not, become smaller. Your vision becomes more narrow. Your hope begins to become smaller as well. Your imagination, you begin to become out of practice using it. And you start relying on what your senses are telling you. And there's nothing wrong with your senses. This is not about right or wrong. This is about a dimension that's more powerful and available if you and when you decide to remember who you already are. You already are all and more than can be imagined. So why would you trade all of that in to play small so that you could be liked? So that you won't get hurt. I'm using air quotes. That's the lie. We are on a journey, each of us, collectively and individually, here to be who we are and why we are. Do you know why you are here? Do you have an idea of why you are here, of the power that's been deposited in you? Do you understand that it's for more than a career? It's for more than being liked. It's for more than making money. And there's nothing wrong with any of those things. I just want you to know that your purpose supersedes all of that. It's greater than all of that. But we've been fed a very small lie that says, if you do this, then you will receive that. If you keep playing that game, then you can expect more of the same. And when you look at this world and the people who are playing in that game, and maybe even look at yourself, ask yourself, where is the joy? Where is the peace? Where is the love? Because when you are fully who you are called to be, guess what? That is synonymous with peace and love and joy and flow. And you could decide to play smaller. You could decide to shrink and put yourself into that tiny little box and breathe in just a teeny bit of air each day. How many of you ever gone through the day and you noticed your breath is really shallow? You're barely breathing. We need to come back to know that you are so exquisite, that you are a superb co-creator, and that whether you realize you are co-creating or not, it's happening all the time. That's why it's so important to take moments to pause and ask yourself, where are my thoughts right now? Where are my beliefs right now? What am I feeling and noticing right now? And each of those has a dimension of energy. Feelings have a dimension of energy. They're not the truth. They're real. They're not the whole picture. And you will experience them. They're not the capital T truth. They're a piece of the puzzle of who you are. Your thoughts, same thing. They're real, they're there. They're just not the whole story. They're regurgitating what you've seen and experienced, what you've heard, what someone told you, what you read. That's not the entire story. There's so much more. Just like the moon, we see part of the moon. The moon rotates around planet Earth, and we see part of it. Do you know that there's more to the moon than what we see? We see one side of the moon. You know that, right? There's more. There's more to you than thoughts and feelings. There's more to you than your experiences. There is divine power to begin to call forth not just who you are, but the why you are. That you're here to reconnect with that, to close the gap between the who and the why. And let me tell you, when you begin to play small and think that if you do things a certain way, they will unlock more, the only thing you can do is decide to be who you are. There's nothing else that will reveal who you are than choosing to be who you are. And it is a journey of discovery. Each experience allows us to see another shade, another fragment of light comes through. It should be fractal. A fractal of light comes through. Because the you that you are is as dynamic as this planet and this universe, this multiverse. That means that if you were to look into a telescope and you look up at the stars, if you could see the Milky Way, if you could see everything that's happening, nothing is stagnant or stationary. There's movement. The atoms are moving. Light is moving. Waves are moving. So too are you. Dynamic, moving, light, waves, here to elevate yourself and all around you. How do you elevate? How do you do that? When everything around you says, be fearful, protect yourself, don't be open anymore, give up. How do you keep going? First of all, notice the difference, be able to discern between noise and truth. That's a practice. Can you notice the difference between noise and truth? When you slow down and we breathe and we ask that inner heart space, what is it that you want me to know? Can I tell you truth with the capital T? Always, 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 always uplifts, encourages, edifies. That's how you know what is truth. Noise brings down. It brings with it worry, stress, agitation, fear. That's how you know the difference between noise and truth. And so what are you giving your attention to? Are you putting more of your focus on the noise, on the fear, on all that you do not want, all that you do not like, all that upsets and distresses you, all that's taking you away from ease and flow? Is that where your attention is? You can tell by the words you're using, by how you're speaking, your emotions within yourself, not based on anybody else, but just within yourself, also give you a clue. Is there an inner vibration of ease and peace and flow? Or is there a low-grade fever of pissed offness? Excuse my language. Is there a low-grade energy of complaining, of sarcasm? That's our sign. We need to recalibrate. And we all need that. Just like your car needs an oil change. Just like the tires, I said, need to be rotated and balanced. Just like the brakes need to be, whatever they do to the brakes. I don't know what they do to the brakes. But everything needs to be updated. And so do we. The old cells, the old energy need to fall off so we can make space for the revealing of who we are. It's already in you. You don't tell your cells to reproduce. It happens. It also happens based on the energy within you. So when the energy is healthy and flowing, those cells reproduce beautifully. When we're out of sync, guess what? The cells start doing it with kinks and all kind of other little messages in there that interfere with the clear frequency of a higher vibration. And sometimes we have to just clear it all out and get back to that true vibration that says you are here as the gift for yourself and for all of us. You are here as the gift for yourself and for all of us. That is your holy and wonderful and powerful divine presence. That your purpose is to elevate every space that you enter. How do you do that? By letting go of all the dense energy that we've accumulated. Sometimes we need a divine shower to let go of all the ick that we've accumulated. The same way we take a shower, the same way we brush our teeth, that little gunk you get on your teeth, don't have to do anything. That just like a layer of like fuzz will appear if you stop brushing your teeth. You can get that layer of fuzz and ick on us if we don't make space to clear and let go of all the garbage that we also are exposed to, and begin to intentionally choose to make space to put our focus on what lifts us up, what lights us up, what reminds us that your name is hope and power and goodness and humility and kindness and gentleness. That you don't have to betray other people to get ahead. You don't have to be fearful and kick someone else so that you can feel better. That there's enough for us all. That we're all interconnected. That we are all energy. I have 2 quotes I want to share with you today, and they are from 2 phenomenal beings that the divine feminine energy has moved through them in powerful ways. And their words are words of life and light and hope. And I want to share them with you today because I believe that the more we make space for listening to what uplifts and fortifies us, the more that we are uplifted and fortified. What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Here's something that I believe that some of you have heard before. Maybe you haven't, but I want you to hear it with a today, right now energy. That means hear it fresh in this moment. Notice what may be for you in this moment. The first one is from our dear sister Louise Hay, and she brings powerful energy. I say she brings because her essence still comes through right here, right now. Her physical being may not be in the same form that we were used to seeing her, and yet her beautiful essence and energy is so evident in all the seeds that she planted and in all the fruit that's around us. So this is a quote, and she titles it, I have unlimited potential. So I want you to hear this message for you today, because it's time to stop playing small. There's nothing safe about it. It's more dangerous to play small than to be who you are. And being who you are is understanding that you have unlimited potential. She says, I affirm the following. I now choose to move away from the limiting beliefs that have been denying me the benefits I so desire. I declare that every negative thought pattern in my consciousness is now being cleared out, erased, and let go. My consciousness is now being filled with cheerful, positive, loving thought patterns that contribute to my health, wealth, and loving relationships. I now release all negative patterns that have contributed to fear of loss, fear of the dark, fear of being harmed, or fear of poverty. I also release those that have brought me pain, loneliness, self-abuse, undeservingness, burdens, or losses of any sort, and any other nonsense that may be lingering in some dark corner of my consciousness. I am now free to allow the good to manifest in my life. I declare for myself the richness and fullness of life in all its profuse abundance, love lavishly flowing, prosperity abounding, health vital and vibrant, creativity ever new and fresh, and peace all surrounding. All this I deserve and am now willing to accept and have on a permanent basis. I am a co-creator with the one infinite allness of life and the totality of possibilities. Whew, that's so good. That's you. That's us. And it's time for us to come home to these truths that we either forgot about, put on a shelf, or maybe we never even understood them. And yet, can I tell you, if this message that I just read or any of what I'm saying resonates within you, it's because it's a confirmation of the beauty and the power within you. It's already there. It's just time for it to be revealed so it can elevate and emerge. It's time for us to embody who we already are, to be it fully and freely and boldly. And that is the opposite of playing small. I've got one more for you. And this one is another lovely one that I enjoy sharing, and it comes from Marianne Williamson, and it's one of her powerful quotes. Nelson Mandela shared it when he was walking on this planet in the form of Nelson Mandela, because this quote is so powerful. It's a reminder of who we are. And this quote, I want you to hear it with a today, right now lens. Notice, what does it mean for you right here, right now? Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Those two quotes are so eloquently designed to get into the marrow of our souls, to remind us that you have such a powerful purpose, and your energy is so contagious. Your light is that powerful that it can liberate and set so many free, starting with ourselves. So are you ready to say yes to starting with yourself? To letting the fullness of you come through? To say goodbye to the doubt, to the fear, to all those old lies? Are you ready to say yes to why you were put in your mother's womb, why you came forth right here, right now? We need more light to set more of us free to know, free to know, free to be exactly that light, love. That is healing. That is power. And instead of being afraid, little by little practice believing and knowing you are already more than enough. Divine support is all around you. You're never alone. And we're asking for you to come home to who you are so we all can come home to who we are. Aren't you ready for more love and light to prevail, to triumph, for more peace, for well-being, for wealth, which is deeper than riches? Wealth is all of it, the abundance, the flow. Are you ready? It starts in every avenue and every choice, making space to say, what is no longer serving me? What is a lie? What is based on fear and scarcity? And what is for me to discover? What's for you to discover? What's for you to come home to? What can be released through you when you let your imagination ascend and connect with the truth of who you are? Close the gap and we stop playing small. And we let go of this illusion that playing small will keep us safe. That's the most dangerous and toxic thing we could do, is believe that we need to play small, is to believe that there's no hope, to believe that we've got to play some reduced small game to get by in this world. That's the most toxic and dangerous thing we can do. So I want you to take your power back, to reconnect to it within you, and know that your power is you simply and eloquently and elegantly and exquisitely being who you already are. Let's be it. Why not? It's time. So I hope you say yes. And if you need support in saying yes, if you need some encouragement, if you want someone to hold space and help you, if you've been hurt and you still have some bruises and it's time for some deeper healing, then reach out, because I'd love to support and help you in your healing journey of coming home to who you already are. If this message was helpful for you today, if it encouraged you, let us know. Share it with someone that you believe could also benefit from hearing this message. And most of all, take lovely, beautiful care. Keep breathing. Keep being exactly who you are. Beautiful soul. Thank you, beautiful soul, for remembering who we are and for making time and space to be with us today. As you go forward on your journey to the known and unknown places, continue to listen to your inner heart and honor your soul, because your answers are always within you. Please consider supporting us and spreading more light and love with this message by simply liking the video below, subscribing, and consider sharing as well. Most of all, take gentle care and breathe. We see you. We thank you. Beautiful soul.